A large herd of animals lived in a lush meadow. There was a lion in that meadow who had made life difficult for them. The lion would lie in wait every day and hunt one of them. For this reason, no animal liked to go for a walk in the meadow. Only moments after the lion hunted an animal and left, they could easily walk and eat in that meadow. One day, they sat down and consulted with each other and sent the fox to the lion as their representative. The fox told the lion that one of us must be your food every day. We will meet your need ourselves so that we can walk around the meadow easily. After hearing the fox's words, the lion fell into thought. After a few minutes, he said to them, "So let's make a pact that you will send one of yourself to me every day so that I will no longer come to your meadow and cause you any trouble." The fox brought this news to the animals. All the animals came and made a pact with the lion that they would send the lion's daily food to him and he would stop trespassing on the meadow where the animals live. The animals said, "We will draw lots every day in the name of one of the animals, and whoever the lot falls on, he will become the lion's food that day." The lion agreed and the animals returned to the meadow. From that day on, the animals would choose an animal by lot every day, and the chosen animal would go to the lion himself. This method made the meadow safe, and the animals grazed in it with peace of mind. But the peace was incomplete and fragile, and every animal imagined that day to be the last day of their life, because there was a possibility that the lot would be in their name tomorrow. However, none of the animals forgot the pact with the lion, and whoever the lot fell on, they would go to the lion's den without question. Finally, the lot fell on the rabbit's name. He was very upset about this and shouted that we need to find another way to secure the meadow. The animals answered him, "If you don't go to the lion, the pact will be broken, and he will no longer allow us to walk and graze in the meadow." The rabbit said, "My friends, give me a respite so that I can save you from this calamity with my cunning. This will ensure that your lives are safe, and this peace will be inherited by your children." The animals, though they were not satisfied with the rabbit's arguments, finally agreed to let him do whatever he wants. The rabbit separated from them, but he delayed for an hour and then went slowly and calmly towards the lion's den. The lion was also waiting for the animal that they were supposed to send to him that day, and since that animal was late today, he was twisting himself in anger and digging the ground with his claws. His eyes were fixed on the road. The rabbit walked as slowly as possible and delayed. The rabbit thought more about the words he had to say to the lion to deceive him completely and trap the beast in his trap than about reaching. He had to arrive as late as possible so that the lion's anger would overflow and make him so delirious that he would lose his mind and could not distinguish between truth and falsehood. The rabbit was also thinking to himself that the viewers of this video will definitely like it. Write the name of an animal in the comments and finally subscribe to my YouTube channel. As the rabbit was thinking about this, he reached the lion's den. He suddenly ran quickly. On the other side, the lion, who was completely impatient, saw a rabbit running towards him without fear. The rabbit reached the lion and the lion shouted, "How dare you ignore my command? How does a small rabbit like you dare to ignore me?" The rabbit said, "The animals who had made a pact with you had accompanied me with another rabbit so that the king would have enough food. We were coming on time when a lion stood in our way. He wanted to take us when I said that we are the servants of the king and we are going to his court. He said, 'Who is the king, and how dare you mention the name of another in front of me? If you don't come with me, I will tear you and your king apart.' I told him to let me see the king's face once more and bring you the news of you. He said, 'Then you must leave your companion with me as a hostage, or I will tear you apart.' No matter how much we begged him, nothing worked. He took my companion and left me alone. My friend was 3 times fatter than me, not only fatter, but his beauty and freshness was also more than me. With the presence of this lion blocking our way, we can no longer come to the king's court. You must either turn a blind eye to the animal's quota or clear the way for us by eliminating him. Now take a step forward and destroy him." The lion said, "Hurry up, tell me where he is. Go ahead and show him to me." The rabbit walked ahead like a guide to lure him into his trap. The rabbit had noticed a well when he came to throw the lion in it. Now they were both going towards the well. When they reached the well, the rabbit stopped and said, "The lion I was talking about lives in this well." The lion went forward and looked into the well and saw his image in the water. He thought that this lion was the same lion that the rabbit was talking about. For this reason, he threw himself into the well to destroy his enemy, but he drowned in the water and perished. After this incident, the rabbit ran happily and laughing towards his friends and gave them the news of the lion's demise. When the animals heard the words of the rabbit, they ran towards him and heard the story of the rabbit and realized how the rabbit, with his intelligence and wit, was able to destroy their enemy. From then on, all the animals lived in that meadow in peace and happiness. If you are interested in this type of stories, you can watch these two videos as well.